Hey guys, what's going on? Bobby here, and welcome back to a brand new vlog. Before we get into all the action and all the fun of the latest race I completed at the Gateway Kartplex, I want to start the vlog off with a little bit more of a personal note. I know most of the time I don't really, pull back the curtain and show a little behind the scenes of my life. Most of my channel, at least for what it has been the last couple years, has been kind of focused in on my racing journey and, climbing through the ranks of iDrive back in 2016, 2017, competing in Ignite, 2018 till about 2020. And then these last 2 years been competing in the Skip Barber Formula Race Series. There really hasn't been much emotion or kind of telling you guys about what my life is outside of racing. And this is like a really big build-up for not really anything super critical. I just feel like it's important for me to let you guys know about what's going on in my life because, I feel like we do have a relationship. That's really weird. I've been vlogging since 2010. I've been making YouTube videos since 2010. So there's people, possibly, that I've never met before that are watching these videos that have seen me on the internet since 2010. That has been a span of now, 13 years? A lot has changed in 13 years. And that's kind of where I'm getting at. I've had some pretty major life changes that have happened to me this year so far. Back in February, I, as a 24-year-old, finally moved out from my parents' house and I moved into my own place. So, welcome to my garage. This is where the magic has been happening. There's really not much to see in this camera angle. But been working on go-karts in here. As you guys will see in the vlog today, the kart that I built today, everything was done in this garage. So finally happy to have my own place, my own space to kind of work on stuff. That's been pretty exciting and a little overwhelming at times to be moved out and kind of be on my own. The other thing too that's pretty significant is I left Skip Barber about a month or two ago. As you guys knew probably from the videos that I've made, especially the one back 2 years ago when I announced that I was leaving Gateway Kartplex and moving on to Skip Barber, that I took a marketing managing role with Skip Barber and I was able to continue racing. And unfortunately, circumstances have led me to being kind of on my own. So Bobby Krug Racing Services that I talk about in those last videos of the kart rebuild, that is basically my full-time commitment. So everything from driver coaching to renting out a go-kart for a race weekend or a test day to selling karts like what we're going to do today with today's kart that I'm competing in. That's kind of my main bread and butter. I'm still kind of going and working at Kartplex right now, helping with the iDrive series. If you guys compete in iDrive, I'm the race director, so I'm usually the guy that hands out penalties. I've made a lot of friends by doing that. Super excited for this chapter of my life. It's good and bad for many reasons. But I'm mostly excited, pretty nervous, especially not having, a consistent paycheck. It's kind of dependent now on how hard I work and how much I do. And so that's why I kind of want to start this out promoting my services and what I offer people. So like I said, coaching, arrive and drive, kart sales, that sort of thing is what I'm doing now. And there's just it's a big jump. It's stressful, but kind of as I said, I'm 24 years old. I got time to make mistakes and learn what works and what doesn't work. I know this is pretty significantly weird for my vlogs. Don't typically, like I say, talk about what's going on behind the scenes, but I figured it's important for my storyline. And like I said, there's people that don't follow me on social media that watch my videos that don't have any idea what's going on unless I say something in the vlog. So I just figured I'd clear out the airwaves a little bit there and tell you guys what's been happening and why maybe my videos and my channel have been kind of down a little bit. I've been building a business and learning how to live on my own and all that fun stuff. I have to cut grass and do laundry and all that fun. Without further ado, today's vlog, we're running at the Gateway Kartplex, running at the Ignite Challenge season opener. This is actually future Bobby. This event has already happened when I'm recording this. Really fun time, really cool day to have, and some pretty good action. So without further ado, I will go to past day Bobby, and he will tell you a little bit about the go-kart we are racing today at the Ignite Challenge at the Gateway Kartplex. All right, here we are at the Gateway Kartplex for the Ignite Challenge opening round. Here is the kart that I am running. So it's a used chassis that I actually picked up and I'm really happy with it. It's a little bit of an older chassis, but extremely low miles. I used the blue bodywork from the Lauer chassis that we're currently rebuilding. Really happy with it. I sent it to Margay. Everything's straight, perfectly aligned. It's a really good chassis. Really confident in the setup. And also, in addition, I sent off the motor to Mike Gadberry, and we actually have the return of Dale and Dale Jr. So Dale has been resurrected. Hopefully it brings back the same good energy. But we're still gonna have to knock the cobwebs off of that. But if there's any issues today, it's probably the driver. It's been a while since I've driven one of these karts. Competition level's high because it's challenge. So after being out of the seat for a long period of time, definitely going to be living up to the name of challenge. As you can see, we got some of the cool vinyl work done on the kart last minute. Bobby Krug Racing Services, the new business. This is what the operation looks like. So we got Matt Zagaitis, heavy driver. We got Stephen Marshall, heavy driver. We got David Sharp. Check out his channel down below. Really good content. Scott McClendon. Hello. My senior twin today, also rocking the better bodywork. I probably should have given you the blue.
Grammy Award-winning hip-hop artist, Scooter McClendon.
Oh. Well, I'm not that far yet.
So do I have the rights to use your music in this video?
Sure.
Mind of a batter, mind of a body, mind of a splatter, mind of a zombie, mind of everyone that's trying to put it on me.
And behind the camera today, you know him, you love him. Drum roll, please.
I'm applying sun lotion.
So if you want to join in on the fun, Bobby Krug Racing Services, call me, email me, text me, phone me, snail mail me, Facebook me, Instagram me, Twitter. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. Shout out to Blue Jeans.
Shut up.
I got to add about 15 pounds. And I didn't weight it very well.
We don't have any times. We don't have any info of any kind. What are you feeling and what are you doing?
You know what? I feel like $1 million. You know, if I don't know what $1 million feels like, I can only envision what it must feel like. But I feel a lot better than I did. Like I said, we had never driven this chassis, didn't know anything about the motor. Felt really, really strong. I came across the scale 15 pounds light. We expected that, so just practice things. Love the clutch, making a gear change. We were on a 62, we're going to a 61, just because we were chipping a little bit earlier than we think that we should be, and I think we can carry some of the speed in the corners to where it's not killing us. So I think 61 is going to be about the gear that we're going to stay on, because I think going any lower, you're just going to jeopardize being able to race on the gear. So I always like being a gear tooth higher or 2 teeth sometimes for races, just to be able to get some cornering speed to be able to make passes, because if you can't make the pass happen in that little bit that you're chipping differently than your competitors, you got to get it done in the corners. So those are the changes we're making. Pretty basic standard stuff. So just goes to show that we did a good job in the garage getting it ready. The boys at Bobby Krug Racing Services, Bobby Krug, Robert Krug, Bob Krug, Rob Krug, Robbie Krug, and we can't forget about Hobby Krug, Bobby Brug.
What about the guy that's actively working on your cart right now?
Yeah, my 2020 fans will remember Keith. Keith's back. I asked him to come last minute last night, and he's like, sure. So,
which one is this, Freebird or Sharp?
Everybody's asking me, hey Matt, what are you running this? What are you running that?
well, here's your answer, everybody. Bam, 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 bam. Screenshot. And a little bit, boom.
He's been running a 52 gear. He's running purple springs. He's running them counterclockwise direction. He's got 13 pounds in the left front and 54 on the right rear. Oh, that's how he's getting all that rotation. I got a ticket for reckless driving.
3, 2, 1, let's go now. We're all about to party something. Let's take a twerk like something. Today I can't stop something. Go moving, gotta go jumping. It's a birthday girl, get something. Now they all got all my something. Now they all got all my something. Remember it's something, party jumping. You go back it in. I came to sing it. This is what we do. Don't shoot the
So a little post-practice, post-qualifying update. Been really satisfied with the kart. We've been making minor handling changes. We're really happy about qualifying third. It's been a pretty stout competition out there in senior, so we're looking forward to getting out there and hopefully keeping it up there in the top 3, bringing some hardware home from this first race.
When I was just a little boy, I started to my daddy knee. My papa said, son, don't let a man get
I didn't realize it was Full Metal Jacket.
on me. Don't forget you. Don't forget your mama. And I can remember the 4th of July, running through the Backwood Bay. And I can still hear my old hound dog barking. Chase them down a hoodoo there. Chase them down a hoodoo there. On the bayou. On the bayou. On the bayou.
I got 6 violations. Okay.
Wow. 6 violations. Bad boys.
Bad boys.
Can't.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bobby Krug pulling.
Let's go!
Victory lane. Oh my God. Back in the 51 pit after winning race 1 of the challenge. And now we're doing a little gear change here. What's going on?
So, although I did win, and I won based on consistency and the fact that the competitors behind me were really nice, I still was not as fast as I should have been. I ran a 14th place speed time, which is where I got to start for this race. So I decided that I'm going to add a tooth to hopefully be able to pass some people in this race.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah.
After the race, I gotta tell the viewers out there on the world about how they can buy the kart I just won in the last race. So it's for sale.
fresh off of the win. It's a good kart. I really like it. I don't want to sell it, but it can be yours.
I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, you know, overall good. You know, right now we're sitting 11th unofficially, but with some bumper pack penalties we'll be top 10. So coming from 14th wasn't very easy. We're extremely happy with this day.
And extremely pink. We all are.
Medium rare. Are you recording?
You know what? I think I am.
He's doing curls.
A little bit of a event recap before we get to podium.
Brought to you by Bush.
This kart was really awesome today. We got the win, and we actually finished 10th in the last race because of a pushback bumper penalty. Really had an enjoyable time. This kart was on rails. Gotta thank the boys back at the shop, Bobby Krug Racing Services. Put together a good piece. And this is the part of the video where I would let you guys know this kart is going to be for sale. So by the time that this video comes out on social medias, there will be a whole post about it. The link for that post is down below. Any questions, inquiries, comments, concerns, the contact information for myself is down in the description below. It's a good kart. Like I said, it pains me to get rid of it. Looking forward to the podium. Pretty cool trophy today. You guys get to see it very shortly. It'll be good. Not Stone Cold, man. I wish.
I mean, you did that last time.
Here,
and it really ruined things.
I'll do this. I'll do.
And then just a little spit to see.
I don't want Stone Cold. It's too. I don't want to get dirty. Dale Jr. first race out with a win. Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, buddy. And just for your hard effort, a little drink. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Just like Daddy did.
And next up we have the senior class. In third we have Matthew Miller. In second we have Aiden Leiber. And in first, kart number 51 of Bobby Krug. Congrats to all of you guys.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay, gentlemen in front of Hall, there's been a request to do an all winners.
This is the one I wanted to win last year, but I won the wrong one.
Class today. please
Happy
stick
about this
around,
one, guys.
and we'll get the 10 winners or less up
That's
there.
pretty cool looking though.
Really nice. Put it up through the sun here.
All
Yeah.
right, we're going to start now with race number 2, heavy class. Third place, Matt Zagaitis.
Drops, shatters.
And it's over.
I cannot lose this. I cannot abuse this. No, no. I gotta go win this. I gotta defend this. Whoa, yeah. I cannot lose this.